Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it's that time of the month again, time to go over my crafty goals and see how I did for the month of September. So one of my goals is to participate in card hopping, a year of fun themes and techniques, and I did participate. This month's theme was to case yourself, and techniques was to either use markers or watercolors. So this card I made in August of 2020, and this is how I cased myself. So I did a watercolor background using Distress Oxide sprays, and then I used my Copic markers to color this in. Hashtag crafty goals video I did post on the first Saturday of September. My sheet load of cards was actually my week 2 video. So I did follow along with this month's sheet load that is so generously provided to us by Alicia of Call Me Crafty Al. And this month's sheet load yielded 8 cards. So that is what I did, and I made a fall coffee themed cards, even though I myself am not a coffee drinker. Then my other goal is to participate in the Team Tiny Hops quarterly, what's quarterly, and I've already participated this quarter, but I couldn't help but to do it again. And this we did, it was the hashtag Crescent Creation Hop, and we used digital images provided to us by Crescent Creation. My next goal is to post a video weekly on my YouTube channel, and I did do that. My week 1 was a happy Halloween video. I made these Halloween cards using this tree branch stencil and this star stencil, and then I just put a happy Halloween sentiment on there. Week 2, as I shared, was my sheet load. Week 3, I made a card in honor of my older sister. She passed away several years ago, but she is never forgotten. She's always in our hearts and minds. And so this represents the 3 of us. I am the middle of 3 sisters. We do have a brother, but this card was about sisters. For my week 4 video, I decided to case Gina K, and I was lucky enough to get her stamp set collaboration with Simon Says Stamp for Stamptember, and I made these cards using the snowflake stamp, and these are some Happy Hanukkah cards. So I made 6 for this one, and I'm really pleased with how they came out. Now week 5, I did something a little bit different. I was preparing for Halloween, and so I decided to make some little treat bags for our trick-or-treaters this year. So I used a die from Your Next Die and made these bags. And some of the bags I made using Doodlebug pattern paper. Some I used just with cardstock and then embellished it with Doodlebug pattern paper and stickers and bits and pieces, odds and ends, chit chat that I had. And then I just fill it with candy that our trick-or-treaters will get in their little goodie bags. So far I've made a total of 25. In the last few years we haven't had as many trick-or-treaters, of course not counting last year, which was COVID, but prior to that we've seen our trick-or-treaters dwindling. So I figure with about 30 of these should be enough for the number of trick-or-treaters we do get in a given year. Now, another one of my goals is to post 2 posts a week on my Instagram account, and I got off to a slow start, but I did manage to do that, so I'm at that goal. Next goal is to complete 25 Christmas cards. Well, I did that, and this was also part of my goal to play along with 10 on the 10th. So I pulled out some more pattern paper I have, and this cute little reindeer die from Simon Says Stamp. It's a die I got several years ago. And then this sentiment set from Simon Says Stamp as well. And then if we include, the Happy Hanukkah cards I made, I met my goal of 25 cards, holiday cards. My other goal was to mail at least 2 cards per month, and I did do that this month, so I was happy with myself for that. My other goals were to continue to organize my craft space, and I'm still working on that. It's continually a work in progress. Clean up my craft space every week, which I do. In fact, I had to clean up before I could record this, which was a bit of a task because as I was recording this video on Friday, October 1st, I was trying to rush and get through this as quickly as possible because our 9th grandchild is on the way and she should be here before the end of the night. In addition to my weekly videos and hops that I participated in addition to those cards, I made a few birthday cards because I did buy another paper pad at Michael's. So I made these birthday cards using the Bright and Cheerful paper from Michael's. And I made a total of 10. I also made a few other cards using just some scrap backgrounds I had in my stash. This one I actually cased Gina K, a technique she did in one of her lives, and used here the scraps of paper that I used for my holiday cards so that I could just finish. Well, I met all my goals for September. I'm really proud of myself, but now I've got to rush off because, as I mentioned, grandbaby number 9 is on the way. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.